Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the local Podi. Back with episode number 2 of the local Podi. What is it, 32 if we're
32.
counting all the podcast episodes?
We do count them. They're all a part of the lore.
Yeah. We're back. We're ready for another great episode. How's everyone doing today?
Bad.
Fantastic, except for one really bad thing. I found out what schmegma means. Does anybody know what that means?
I think we were having this conversation
Because
do you actually not know what schmegma
I
is?
didn't know, and I had been saying it. So, okay, the lore of this is that back in middle school, early high school, a player on my baseball team named Abe Rottinghouse, shout out, used to say, walk around and say, schmegma, schmegma, schmegma. And for some reason, it resurfaced in my brain like a couple months ago. And so I've just been walking around saying it and like willy-nilly, had no clue what it meant whatsoever until a couple friends of mine were talking about the gauntlet. If anybody knows what the video gauntlet on the internet is. And I found out that schmegma means dick cheese.
Yeah.
So I've been walking around screaming dick cheese for months. And this doesn't just include in the comforts of my own home. No.
Oh, no.
This is very many other places. So
In your place of work.
in my place of work, I would walk. I said Merry Schmegmas, guys. These are the types of things I was saying. So if anybody knew what schmegma was, and I was just saying it in public, I didn't make a great name for myself.
Have
So-
you run the gauntlet?
I have not run the gauntlet, and I never will. I have too many intrusive thoughts to have that ever happen. So I would be thinking about that shit constantly throughout the day, all day, every day.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
I can't. I wouldn't be able to. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast, guys.
Well,
It's a fantastic way to intro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackson, for telling your life story
Schmegmas.
before we get started.
Schmegmas.
Yeah.
Schmegmish.
My new favorite holiday.
Schmeg.
yeah.
Yeah, we watched movies, guys.
We
This is we may have forgot. This is a film centric podcast.
It is.
I think
Not
that
schmeg centered.
Sadly.
people may have lost their way. They may have lost their reasoning. Why we do this? Why do we pursue this common goal?
I just say lost in the schmeg.
There we go.
That's the last one.
That's the catchphrase for local body.
Lost,
Yeah.
lost in
Lo-
the schmeg.
Lost in the schmeg.
I can smell that.
Lost in the
Well, don't say
schmeg. I love
That is
it.
not what I want to ask. That you can smell that.
What if we made shirts that said lost in the schmeg?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Ethan, get on that graphic
Yeah.
design. You're
You got
Mr.
it, Ethan.
They call you Mr. Graphic Design.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to open up Microsoft
Photoshop?
Paint and draw.
That's crazy.
That's all you got to do.
So
But
what
yeah.
movies do we watch this week, Joe?
I don't know. I wasn't the one that suggested. I forgot.
Well,
Oh, he forgot. No, he didn't
let's start since
forget.
it's the first one that we watched. I suggested Sin City,
The Sinful City.
the sinful city.
That movie was very sinful.
It was very sinful.
I'm interested in your guys' take on Sin City.
Yes.
Ethan, you called it a wondrous work of art, right? Last time.
That is.
Shall we
It is.
Shall we first pull up our ratings?
I know my rating by heart.
Okay,
Yeah,
I need to
I know
remember
mine.
mine.
Let's start with just what we thought, Ethan.
Okay,
Since you've partially given your opinion, let's hear what you thought of the movie.
Well, it's pretty cool. It's a fun time.
That's it. Hot take.
I will say, the second time that I watched it, I didn't like it as much.
Oh.
Well, you were on your phone for like
You were
2 hours.
playing some
So,
MOBA game.
Yeah, I was playing some MOBA.
A little schmegged out.
A little schmegged out, if you could say. And I don't know. The acting is a little cheesy. It's a little
That's kind of the point.
Yeah,
though.
it is
it's a little
kind of the point.
yeah,
It's like a comic book adaptation.
for sure.
Or whatever.
I don't know. The story is kind of like the three. I like how it like follows 3 different people and they're all connected kind of in the same way, and the story interlaps with all 3 stories. Like I guess the main narrative. I don't know.
Yeah.
Narratively, like I thought It was good, and I liked it the first time. I think mainly for the narrative. The splashy neo-noir effects were really cool.
Did you like how Robert Rodriguez filmed it in his garage?
Is that true? I don't think
Apparently,
that's true.
no. I don't know if this movie, but at least like Squints makes a guest appearance.
got the
I'm gonna
special
zoom
guest.
in on you when you walked in. You can see the door from the camera, but apparently I've heard. Squints, do you know anything about this? Does Robert Rodriguez film movies in his backyard?
Robert Rodriguez?
Yes.
Spy Kids guy.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know
He
he's done
does.
that before.
Thank you.
He-
Squints backed me up.
He probably, yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that some of it was.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
sure
he
some of
keep
it
the
wasn't,
budget
but-
low.
He literally just like makes movies that he thinks is like fun and gets his friends to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Spy Kids was. It was just, he was friends with what the fuck was the dad's name?
No, wasn't Spy Kids a Disney movie?
No. Spy Kids was not a Disney
No, it
movie.
wasn't a Disney
It was a
movie.
Troublemaker Studios, which is
Yes,
Robert
it was.
Rodriguez's production house or whatever.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Production house, which is just his house. I mean,
It's only his house.
regardless, that's what we need to aim to be. Is just Robert Rodriguez and his friends.
Yeah.
That's
making silly movies.
Making
Yeah,
silly
I mean,
movies.
he's made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
Like you know that Spy. You guys have seen Spy Kids 3, right?
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
best.
Oh
one.
yeah.
I think
That
so.
one.
Game
was,
Over?
That one was made in his back. That has to be.
Oh yeah, I mean it was
Backyard.
all green screen.
I was in
that's
fact
that's all
gonna
you
make
need.
that my movie for this next week.
Really.
You were
Spy
actually.
Kids 3.
I've
Game
seen that
Over?
I've seen that movie maybe 6 or 7 times.
I love that movie.
I've seen that movie over 30.
Should we make it?
I actually do like.
Should we
that
do
movie.
Spy Kids 3, Game Over, and then Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
That would be a crazy match.
That would be.
Dude, I kind of
wild.
hate Robert Rodriguez.
And then you put them up against each other. Did he do? No way, he didn't. Do
No,
Shark Boy
it's.
and Lava Girl.
I don't think so, but it's essentially the same
I
thing.
swear to God, he did.
Did he?
No.
Who directed Shark Boy
it
and Lava
looks
Girl?
I'm
like-
looking it up. I'm looking it up.
No.
It looks
He at
like
least
it.
had to have been a producer on it. There's no way.
I don't think
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he full
Bro.
did.
Really?
It's the Robert Rodriguez
That's
visual
crazy.
style.
That's exactly just
But it-
him.
Was it Troublemaker Studios though?
And he directed Sin City. What?
He's
Close
done
your
everything.
eyes, shut your mouth,
Everything.
dream a dream, get us
You know,
out.
I always thought that the Linus or whatever, or Tinus or Winus, whatever the main villain-
Linus.
Yeah.
I've always thought as a kid that he
Minus.
looked like Tyler when he was little.
Oh my God, he does.
I told-
No,
I'm
I
telling
guarantee
you.
you when I was little, I looked a lot more like him than I
You
do
looked a
now.
lot like him when you were
But
young.
Joe, right now, put the faces next to each other.
Oh, I'm
I
doing
need them.
it.
I need them both. That is so funny because I wonder if because Tyler always had like a relatively recognizable face to me.
It was
like
Linus.
you know how there's like categories of people. Like there's people that have similar faces like,
Yeah.
in your life spread out. You have a very distinct face. And it's always like been under some sort of a
What do you
category. I
fucking
wonder
mean?
if that's where it's
They
from.
have the same face.
No, we don't.
No, they have.
No.
We definitely
Yeah.
don't have the same
They have
face.
similar features.
Okay.
You guys have
Our
they have
faces
big
are
bushy
alike.
eyebrows, but that's
Yeah.
it.
We have big eyebrows and big eyes.
That's the
And-
use. That's the
and dark
Houston-
hair.
Got the
And dark
same
hair.
build.
We do have the
Yeah.
same build,
Yeah.
but we're
Yeah, no, he has
pretty
a-
different
we have
looking
different
people overall.
face shapes.
Our faces are. Our faces are different.
I
Looking.
wish I knew you in the fat.
No,
Joe
but
era.
keeping on the with the whole Shark Boy and Lava Girl thing with that comparison, it made me remember my when I did the character test to see
God.
who was most like me, and it was Taylor Lautner, but not from Shark Boy and
Oh,
Lava Girl. It
Twilight.
was from Twilight. So
Jackson, have you taken one of those yet?
No, I have not.
Yours,
wait.
you would have some odd results.
Oh wait, are you talking about the one that?
Did I make you take it?
What's it called?
Character.
Oh yeah, no, I got fucking Willy Wonka
Oh, yeah.
from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Like the Johnny
The
Depp
new-
one.
yeah, the
right?
the
Yeah.
creepy
Yeah.
pedophile Johnny Depp one.
Ethan. Who would Ethan get? What character is Ethan most like?
From
We're
Willy
supposed-
Wonka.
No, in general. Whatever. We're talking about Sin City.
We're sinning
Yeah.
so hard right now.
Yeah, but Sin City, Ethan, you were talking about it, right? That we were on you. You were
Yeah,
supposed
we
to
were
be
on-
talking
we
about
were.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my rating. It's a 2 out of 5.
Wow, but you said it was a great film before we watched it.
Mine's changed.
mines do change.
Well, Ethan, we share an opinion. I gave it a 2 out of 5.
I will say I was looking through it. I think I was like looking at my rating for the 2 movies this week and realized that some of the other movies should have been a little bit lower. But I also gave it a 2.5. But I thought like
No, I gave it a 2.
oh
Yeah, actually, I gave it a 2.
Oh, you
Oh,
gave it
actually, I gave it a
2.5.
2 also.
Wait, did we?
I gave it a
oh my God,
2.5.
the
Yeah.
consensus.
But I was basically like middle of the road. Like I actually like didn't like the narrative. Besides like the I don't know the changing between stories.
I agree.
I thought the narrative was kind of little
Wonky.
It was all over the
Boring.
place to me.
yeah.
It was all over the place. It was a stretch to put it all together. Like the whole oh gosh, what's the guy at the beginning? The first storyline. What's his name? Bruce Willis. The Bruce Willis character, and tying that all in at the end. It just seemed like a stretch
no,
to me.
I didn't think it was a stretch as much as like I just didn't really care like what happened.
I like
you
the
know?
yellow man.
Well,
I
yeah,
like
like
the
the
guy
yellow
with the
man.
glasses.
that's the point though. Like, I mean, it was an hour and
Oh,
a half
wait,
in between
the
seeing
creepy
them.
guy.
But no, I didn't care about like any of the characters. Is the thing like throughout any of the stuff that was happening. But like
Yeah,
visually, that movie I really liked.
Yeah.
I think it was good in its ideas, but like some of the execution, like you can tell Robert Rodriguez shot this for dirt cheap. You're
Yeah.
like, okay,
Dirt.
But I
like he
think
did
that-
this for dirt
That
cheap.
kind of gives it.
Can you
part
give me
of
the
its,
number?
Like,
The budget?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
no, but I think like just
The
like
number?
that
We'll
look
look it up.
was what I think made like did it for me. Like I like that look just because it was supposed to be directly like adapted from a comic, and it just felt like a comic to me.
40
The whole-
million.
Oh wow, that's actually
40 million.
not that expensive.
No,
It's
I
not.
agree with you. And what I was gonna say to that was the only redeeming quality for me. The only reason I gave it a 2 out of 5 was because artistically it hit right on the
Yeah.
head for what it was supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the story at all. I just
Yeah.
couldn't get into it. And
I thought there were cool moments.
yeah, there
Yeah.
were epic moments, but
I liked every moment with Elijah Wood's character.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the glasses guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was really funny
Yeah,
in
he
it.
was
Like he
funny.
was so stupid and like he was the best part of that movie.
Yeah,
I didn't really
like,
care about
when he's
anything else that
getting- when
happened.
He's getting like eaten by the dog, and he's just not screaming.
I just liked his fight scenes too.
Yeah.
He looks so stupid.
he's also in Spy Kids Game Over.
Tyler, is your mic facing backwards?
Oh yeah, he is. He's the
it's
fake.
turned sideways.
Yeah.
He's the
I was
fake
like, your
one.
levels are kind of low.
He's
Yeah.
the fake guy.
Yeah, he's the fake guy. I'm the guy.
I'm the guy.
Anyway,
he was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to look up what Spy Kids
But-
3 budget was.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably
I
all
don't know.
not going to be very
After
much.
watching it again,
38 for Spy Kids.
after watching half of it again, it wasn't as good as I remember, which is fine.
Yeah,
Okay
that can
with
happen
that.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I just watched Real Steel again. It was just as good as I remember.
yep.
There you
so-
go.
Ugh, I
See,
love
that's the thing about that movie is like I like enjoyed watching it, but it was like I don't want to watch it again.
I didn't enjoy watching it.
Sin
I
City
enjoyed watching it. Yeah.
or Real Steel.
No, Sin City.
I enjoyed moments of it, but I didn't enjoy a lot of moments of it.
See,
Yeah, I was just bored.
yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. I just it's like one of those things that like I don't care enough to go back and like watch it, which a lot probably has to do with just the first watch. But
Yeah, I think Robert Rodriguez is better at directing kids movies.
yeah,
I think he's made for it.
yeah, that is very true.
Like the Spy Kids movies are dumb and fun.
How do you think
was
he would
actually
react
listening.
if you said that to his face?
He would probably be, I don't know. He'd probably tell me to jump in front of a green screen and start filming. He's wasted. Time is money,
Get in
Ethan.
front of the camera right now.
Time is money. Time is money for Robert. You know he's filming some movie in his backyard. Or no, I think what it was though, he released like a Netflix movie that was like an offshoot of like Shark Boy and Lava Girl over COVID, and he shot the whole thing in his backyard. And it cost like no money to make.
Huh.
So I think that's where that came from. I don't know how much he did. I'm sure he did like some backyard like garage filming for like these movies, because I mean they're all on, like he abuses green screens. That's like all the shots have some sort of a green screen element, which like nowadays like most movies do have that, unless you're making like a micro budget thing.
Yeah,
But like still, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy what he does with so little.
he really does. It's
Those-
kind of
what-
amazing.
Whatever poor VFX artists, man, they're
Yeah.
probably getting overworked and getting paid absolutely nothing to do
Yeah.
his movies.
Yeah,
Like that's one thing I've gained a lot of respect for animators and VFX artists. They
Oh,
do
yeah.
so much work and get paid no money
not
and
much
work
money.
ridiculous hours.
yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
They're basically abused,
Yeah.
but they like what they do, so
Yeah.
it's all worth it.
It's all worth it in the end.
Yeah, Sin City 2 out of 5.
No, I have a little trivia question for you guys. Can you guess which scene Tarantino directed in that movie?
Oh yeah, I forgot he did that.
Tarantino directed this.
He directed
Yeah,
one
he's
scene.
he's a good friend of Robert.
He's a guest director in that movie.
Oh gosh.
They co-directed like the Grindhouse thing.
Yeah.
It's like a combo of Death Proof from Tarantino and something that Robert
Yeah.
Rodriguez made.
But anyway, there's one scene in that movie in Sin City that was directed by Tarantino.
Is it the graveyard scene?
No.
No, I was gonna guess the scene in the girl's apartment.
I felt like when I watched it, I like had something, but I don't remember what it was. You just say. I'm not gonna. I don't remember.
I was
the
actually
movie
kind of
well
surprised.
enough.
It was the drive to like where the pits, like where he was trying to dump the body. He directed that whole like stretch of that scene,
Huh.
like where the guy's like driving, has the body sitting next to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. That
with
would
like the
make sense.
cop
Yeah,
that comes
with
up.
the
I
cop and
remember that.
everything. That whole scene was directed by Tarantino.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
Tarantino, bro.
Tarantino.
He's always working his magic.
I was surprised. I thought it was gonna be the one with the where the girl dies and the dude like just chops up all those policemen and stuff. I thought that was gonna be the scene, but
Tarantino is just—he's got his mittens all over that one.
he does.
His little mittens,
His mittens.
hands.
Anyway,
Next movie.
seems like we all
No, Ethan says veto.
yeah. It seems like we're all pretty
Are we
just on the
about
same
it?
page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also really love the inclusivity and the diversity, the use of women in the movie. Very
Yeah.
empowering
Yeah.
towards
Yeah.
the female
Oh, yeah.
audiences.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Shut up.
No, it makes me wonder if there were any eyebrows raised at the time of the release, or we've just changed so much in 15 years, 17 years.
I think it's just
probably-
that what year is this movie?
2005.
Yeah.
It's that 2000s aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sexism was the
2000s
aesthetic.
aesthetic.
Yeah. I mean, I guess so. That's crazy to me. Robert
Yeah,
Rodriguez
back in the
loves
day.
boobies.
Except there was no. It's more ass. He was.
Yeah,
there
no.
was-
Oh, yeah.
There was
forgot
there was
about
like
that much
it
nudity
started
in
off.
it.
No, it started off with literally
It's not
two
just
different
that.
scenes with just tits out, and then like from
Yeah,
then
there were
on
no
there was
boobs.
no more.
It's almost like they like filmed it chronologically, and they were like, "Okay, we've had too many boobies. We can't do this."
Yeah.
But
So
no,
then it was just ass.
there were so many shots where it was like the action was going on in the right third, and then in the bottom left third was just an ass. That's
Yeah.
all it was of the
It
girl
was.
facing
It was.
the action. It was so funny.
Yeah.
It happened at least 5. I want someone to go in and count how many times that happened, because it
Yeah.
happened at least 4
Jackson,
times.
you can do it. You got
You could
free
do it.
time.
I'm okay. I would feel a little weird.
All right, Ethan.
Just counting the ass.
All right, now Ethan's on it.
What?
You gonna,
he's
you
not
gonna go in
paying
and count
attention.
the ass, Ethan?
What?
I'll go in and count the schmeg, but not the ass.
Yeah, I'll count the schmeg, not the ass.
Of course. But yeah,
Holy
is
smeg.
Ethan? Do you hit the veto button now? Is it next movie?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Ethan's next movie.
Next
veto.
movie.
Isle of Dogs is much more fresh on my mind.
You
Yeah.
literally just watched it.
Just watched it right before I came here.
Mm.
Dummy.
Gosh, where should we start?
Calm down.
Isle of Dogs, Mr. Wes Anderson.
Weston Anderson.
Don't look at me
Weston
like that.
Panderkins, Symmetry Man, Colors, and Claymation-ish.
He has colors and
And-
claymation.
Colors, claymation, symmetry.
Colors,
That's the movie.
Claymation, Japanese,
You the one.
Yeah.
dog cat drama.
More
cat.
dog human drama.
More
Yeah.
dog human
Yeah,
drama.
the
I was
cats were-
hoping there were more
Cats
cats.
were
I
just
was
kinda
very
there.
disappointed by the
the lack of
cat.
feline.
I was okay
Yeah.
with it.
Ethan uses veto.
Okay.
Use the veto again. Every time Ethan does his veto, I need to add a buzzer sound effect.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start with a riveting take by me.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I don't
you wrote
know
it down.
what you guys are gonna
Best movie
say.
of all time.
I loved it. Loved it from the beginning to the end. Completely well-rounded, detail-wise. I mean, I don't know. It just every single detail was worked out. I think it looked beautiful. I think it had just enough personality to it, and I don't know. I think it's just a well-rounded story. I gave it a 5.
I love it. 5 out of 5.
Oh my god, Ethan, your sheesh there is just a giant bar of clip.
Sorry.
No, you can do because I adjust it in like
No, you
post,
don't.
but
Anyway, yeah, I gave it a 5. I loved it. I think
Wow.
just it was pretty. It's like my favorite kind of movie. I don't know.
Quirky, funny.
It just like had a
certain
clear
something.
beginning to an end with a satisfying solution, and it was pretty and made me happy.
It was pretty. All right,
And that's it.
Ethan, you seem to have some assumptions over what I thought about the movie, so I want you to guess what I rated it.
I think Joe will like it more than we think.
I think you probably gave it like a 4.
Yeah, I did give it a 4. Did you look on Letterboxd, you loser?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just
that's what I gave it. I gave it a 4 also.
4.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it a 3.5.
Whoa, Ethan's a hater.
That's fair.
I
Ethan,
do-
what were your what did you think about the movie overall? Like,
Well, so I watched it, and then I was watching it with my roommate, Babus, and Babus is like, I want to watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. So we watched like literally it right after. So
Nice.
we watched both the movies in one sitting, and I had that to like compare it to. I got more bored during Isle of Dogs than Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, well, Fantastic Mr. Fox is like arguably better.
For sure.
I definitely think it's
And
better.
but they're you can't compare them because they're both great movies. Like,
You can compare them, I think.
but isolate Isle of Dogs for now.
just because you're comparing them doesn't
I mean,
mean that you're saying
I think
one's like
I
way
respect.
better.
I respect.
It's just like
I respect liking one over the other, like either way. Like I think they're both
I know.
pretty good. Isle of Dogs, the only like toughs I had with it were that sometimes the pacing got a little weird and wacky, and
yeah,
I thought it was quick in the beginning and then it started slowing down, which I didn't like. Like I feel like if you're gonna start something quick, you got to keep up the pace until something dramatic happens.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The ending was satisfying. The ending was very satisfying, and also Chief was satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
Chief was the
Ethan
highlight.
relates.
Chief was the homie. R.I.P. Spots.
Spots didn't
He
die.
didn't die.
Yeah, he did.
No,
No, he
you
didn't.
must have turned away.
Oh
at the
wait,
very
yeah, no.
end.
At the end, they
They
show
like
that
they
he's
like
alive.
go
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
the grave or whatever, or
Oh,
like the
really?
memorial, and
Yeah.
and he just like walks out.
it's like he and his family just like living under there. And
I
he
totally,
was,
I
like,
totally
modified.
like that scene. Just like totally like
What?
yeah.
left my mind after
I
I
thought
watched that.
Spot. Is it Spot or Spot?
Spots.
Spots.
I thought Spots died.
No,
He did not die.
he got
No.
hit in the eye. But
Yeah, he got roughed up
No,
a bit,
he got
ski boo.
roughed up. I loved
Ski
that
boo.
effect. I loved the fighting effect. I thought that was.
Oh,
really
It's
yeah.
such a like dumb Wes Anderson thing, but it just
But
like
it-
kind of works.
it
No,
works
it
so
works.
well.
It works so well.
He does.
Um,
He loves doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, that works
Just like
really well.
it's just like it's like something you see in like an old cartoon, but
Yeah.
just like just like it's almost like making fun of it.
yeah,
Just how dumb it is.
yeah,
Also, you just have to give tribute to how much fucking work that type of
Oh,
movie
I
takes.
can't imagine. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking about. Like, it makes me feel like terrible about being lazy about like doing like a one-on-one interview with someone ever once in my life. It's like this is just like for the tiniest little sequence of this movie, like they have to do so unbelievably much,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even compare. Like a live action, I feel like is way easier. Almost.
can be.
It
It
can
can
be.
be.
Like it's just more detail oriented.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I definitely thought this movie was like just the attention to detail and a lot of stuff was just crazy. But I think like what you said, the pacing I think got thrown off for me. I think a lot of it was the American Girl, whatever her
Would you
name
give
was.
it a 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think the American Girl, like I felt like her whole part was like almost useless. Like a lot of it could have been cut out. Like
No, I think her part was sad. I liked.
no, I'm not saying that like she shouldn't have been in it at all. I think a lot of her parts were drawn out. I think a lot longer than they needed to be.
I also do want to say sometimes like Wes Anderson's dialogue really annoys me.
Yeah,
Sometimes I hate the way that he like writes stuff.
Give us an example.
give us-
You reminded me with that one how he just kind of like throws in like when she's looking at the picture of the kid.
Yeah, and just
she's
talking.
just like
Yeah,
she's like talking. And she says like, "I think I have a crush on you." I'm like,
Yeah.
this is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever watched.
Yeah.
Like there was no point in like having that, and it just like it's a dumb nitpick, and it
It
doesn't.
could've-
It didn't really take away from my
That
experience at all.
could've-
But
those types of things could have been shown visually instead of with dialogue. Like he could have blushed her face. or,
no, but
like-
He
I
did.
No, I don't even like
He did,
care
but,
about
like,
that. Like It's
No.
more. It's just I don't care if he writes it. I just don't like the way that he writes it.
Yeah.
It's really just like. It's trying to. I don't even know. It's just
What it is it's just like a cute little quirky thing that he
Yeah.
wanted to throw in there.
I
That's
agree
just
with
like
that.
for the millennial audience.
I did.
Which-
for the soys.
For the soys, and I loved that part. I thought it was like, oh, cool, a cute little emotional attachment and I mean, that they're gonna see each other in the end. It's
I
like-
did think though, the dogs' dialogue. I loved the way the dogs like
Yes.
just
Yeah,
talked to each other. That was just
Because that felt more like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
You heard
Yes.
the rumor about the?
Yeah.
You heard the rumor about the?
that dog was I don't
That
know.
was Jeff Goldblum.
That
Shall we
was
take
Jeff
a vote?
Goldblum is like Wes Anderson
Yeah,
utilizes
I
that man
noticed
to the
Jeff
max.
Goldblum,
Yeah.
real quick.
Like him and Grand Budapest. He's such a great character in that. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen that?
No, but I
Yeah.
want to watch
Yeah.
it.
That's my favorite Wes Anderson movie, definitely. That's a very, very good movie. But yeah, this is I've only seen like this is like the only like my third movie of his that I've seen.
Mhm.
I've seen like Grand Budapest, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and this,
Yeah.
and I thought this was the least good of them.
Well, yeah. It's a lot to compare to. Like those are.
Yeah, those
Very
are
good
both
movies.
two of his like best movies.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But-
that's why I said least good. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's still a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's just not like my favorite of those three.
Yeah.
No, but I'll agree with you on the pacing part of things. Like when they kind of started their journey to the end of the island, it did slow down a little bit. And then there was that weird moment where there was like 5 minutes where you thought the other dogs were dead, and like
yeah,
it was
Yeah.
like, I mean, did we really need to go through that? Because I was like, oh, you just killed off the 4 best characters in the entire movie. Like, I was like kind of mad. I was like, well, okay, I want to see more of Jeff Goldblum
just
and the
laying in your
dog.
bed like paralyzed, just like
Yeah.
slamming the
No,
bed.
not my dogs.
Jeff.
That was the only part that like kind of threw me off for a second. But yeah, but like when the journey kind of strung out, and then it got into the relationship between Atari and Chief. That was when it was like
Oh yeah, they were cute.
it was like
Yeah.
it was like a flip of a switch, and then they
The
were
end
besties.
line was good. Of them, I don't even remember Spots being alive. What the? What? I thought it
Yeah.
ended with Chief and the girl like on the train. Or were they on a train?
I'm pretty sure before that is when they show you that he was alive.
Just
Or don't
Or
they?
maybe it was
no,
right
isn't
after
it like
that.
on the train and then it hits something
Yeah,
and
and
it
then they
pans
get-
down?
yeah,
and
might be
it's
that.
like I don't remember exactly. I might be totally wrong, but
No, I think
you
that might have
be
been.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that relationship was cool. I thought the voice acting, was really good. And the characters that they had in the movie were pretty fleshed out on their own, and they all got their own little spotlight, which is cool. And I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Camera has turned off.
What do you
Camera
think
has turned back on.
about the theme?
The theme. What's the theme? I'll have to think about that one.
The theme is
Because I think it's just animal cruelty. I mean,
Dog Holocaust.
I'm
commentary
telling you
on
because
animal.
Ethan, I told you the
I know.
Holocaust
It
undertones.
really- it
No,
really
that's what that
is.
was my letterbox review. I said Dog Holocaust.
Yeah.
It literally
It
is
really
just
is.
like the Holocaust, but with dogs. Like
we were
almost.
walking to class today, and I was like, we were talking about the movie, and I was like, I don't know if it was really, had Holocaust themes. And then Joe goes, I mean, yeah. Or I was like, and then I say, because the dogs got moved to the island because they thought they had disease. And I was like, oh wait.
Yeah, they did that. They did that.
And then-
That's the exact
hold on.
thing that happened.
And I
Most
literally
important-
like paused. I was like, oh wait.
Well,
And
Yeah.
not to mention the most important feature that's similar to the Holocaust, the literal concentration camps
Yeah,
and the gas that they
Yeah.
were about
Yeah.
to deploy on them.
exactly.
If it
Yeah.
wasn't for the hacker.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
pretty. It has to be pretty
It-
obvious.
it
Also,
really is.
I want to say I love those Wes Anderson characters, like the hacker kid.
Mhm.
He always has those like dumb,
Yeah.
like you don't. They don't say anything in the movie.
You
But
just
they
see them
save it.
every once in a while.
They always they're always facing back to the camera and they do a stupid turn and the camera like zooms on their face and
Honestly,
they're the best.
I love that moment.
That kid looked like he reminded me of Akuma in Ping Pong. His look.
A little bit.
He looked
a
like
little
him
bit.
with the sweet glasses.
Yeah.
What are you shaking your head over there for, Squints?
I'm just listening to this. It's just so funny hearing like everybody talk about this movie.
Squints
you wanna-
loves the
you wanna
movie.
Make a guest appearance and give your
Squints,
opinion.
here, just talking to the mic and give your take real quick.
Yeah, we're about to hear this hot take from
It's
Squints.
not a hot take, honestly.
Squints
Okay.
is hot.
I am. It's definitely one of my top 10 movies I've actually ever watched. I also love Wes Anderson movies for I don't know why, but yeah, I just I don't know. It was just weird, and it was perfectly just unique.
It was.
Yeah, and
It was, to me, it was perfectly round. I felt like. If
yeah,
that makes
if
sense.
you could describe a movie as round, this would be a round movie.
Yeah, it just
There's,
comes
I don't
right
think
back.
there was anything that it could have added to make it better. Is my
Yeah.
thing. It had all of it that needed to make it good.
Yeah.
There was nothing that was missing or whatever. It
Yeah.
was perfect.
The
Well,
thing that you can argue with that is that with the Wes Anderson style, Wes Anderson style.
With Anderson. with Anderson.
Why did that happen?
With
That's never happened. But with the Wes Anderson style, it's like so to the point, and it just like goes, and like it's easy to miss out on some extra, like, you know, every movie needs a little fluff, a little extra, little, I don't know, personality, but the personality is in that directness, I think. If that makes sense, which is why I had that thought after. I was like, I mean, he just went through it, and I was trying to search for things that they could have added, but that was what Wes Anderson does.
Yeah.
He makes movies.
I mean, you probably could.
Joe
A
said,
tiny bit.
I have it down pretty well,
so I don't think
you'll be able to hear
It's tragic.
Yeah, I think it was a good movie.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
To close it out, describe the movie in 3 words. Round.
3 words to describe Isle of Dogs.
Make sure your face is in the camera.
Nah, they don't deserve to see it.
It's just the mic.
It's a floating, disembodied mic right now. 3 words or less.
Just 3
Just 3
words.
words.
Just 3 words.
2
Fuck
words.
me.
Make it 2 words.
2 words.
Very good.
Wes Anderson.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
You should have
guest
said
appearance,
should have said dog holocaust. You had your opportunity.
Yeah.
You did.
You've already said that.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
not gonna steal your bit, Jackson.
That's
That's
true.
okay. That's
Yeah.
fair. I understand. Sorry, Squints.
What a fire movie.
Well,
though.
it was quite a fire
so
movie.
fire, awesome. But I really like the metric of rating movies based on their roundness.
Yeah. No, we should
How
have
round is
a
movie?
Like how like Sin City's
volumptuity
It's
rating.
quite.
Sin
it's
City
quite-
has
it's like
sharp
a,
edges.
It's a triangle.
Sin City's
City.
a triangle.
It is.
It's
100%.
Yeah,
no,
no.
the edges are sharper.
Yeah, it's a little
triangle.
sharper.
Yeah.
So says Ethan.
Like let's throw out a movie. I'll give it a shape.
Nemo.
That's
That's
like
pretty
a
round.
that's a
Pretty
Decepticon.
That's an
or
oval.
something.
That's an oval.
Yeah, no,
it's
an
kind of
oval.
an oval.
Yeah.
What? That
No,
whole
it's a
round.
circle. It's
Anyways,
round.
that's the end of the roundness metric.
Yeah.
That's about it. But
I
yeah,
said Decepticon.
Decepticon.
that is 100% a Transformer character.
Speaking of,
Transformers.
that's what I watched last night.
Transformers.
You watch Transformers?
Which one?
Pretty good.
Megan Fox one?
Dark of the Moon, not the Megan Fox.
Is it the blonde lady one?
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Is it good?
Did you enjoy it? Was it a 5 out of 5?
Of course.
Is that Michael Bay?
Of course.
That is
Of
Michael Bay.
course.
That's definitely
Of
Michael
course
Bay.
it is. Ah,
It's
That's-
good.
that's
Good
my
film.
boy. That's my boy
Ethan,
Mike.
Ethan,
Uh,
where do you
Bo-
rank Transformers in movie series?
Oh, they're pretty dog shit.
Oh, no.
They're pretty bad.
Like
But-
how low are we talking?
The first one is entertaining. The second one's pretty. I don't know. I mean, they're all the same movie. It's just like,
Would you say they're in the same vein as Marvel movies?
yeah, for sure.
Do you think they led to the success of the MCU? Were
Yes.
Transformers the pioneers?
They might have
Probably.
pioneered it.
No.
No, see, I would say Transformers is like eating a McDonald's burger. Like it tastes
yeah,
so
yeah.
good, but it's so bad
so
for
bad
you.
for you.
But Marvel is more like eating like Taco Bell. Like it's
No.
no
Marvel's
well,
like
'cause it's-
eating.
No. What's a little better than McDonald's?
That's what I was gonna say.
Like
like
Wendy's.
Canes.
Yeah.
Wendy's. Yeah,
Wen-
no Canes. I like Canes.
Yeah.
Because it's
Marvel,
like
yeah.
white meat and you feel less bad about it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
what's
and like
what-
you got
what's-
a lot out of it.
What's
Yeah.
like what's
But it's still
what's-
greasy
what's-
junk food. That's a great comparison.
wait what is watching a Wes Anderson movie like? Eating.
Subway. Eat fresh.
No. Wes Anderson, I feel like, is going to like a really expensive restaurant.
I feel like it's like no,
No.
super like gourmet food, like the stuff they bring out like 30 courses.
Yeah.
And they like it's basically like an art piece. Like
Yeah.
they throw a bunch of stuff on the table.
No, the little, just like the really fancy, like
Tiny
like,
food?
like
Baby
like
food.
this, like where you get just like this much of a serving.
Yeah.
And
But you
it's
get
like
like 30
$15.
of them. You get like 30 servings is the thing.
Yeah,
It's a ton of entrees.
you buy a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's like Who Hot.
It's like Who Hot.
Call
Who
out
Hot is
local
a
business.
buffet Mongolian grill in Lawrence, Kansas. Shout out Who Hot.
Head over there,
In
fans.
Kansas City.
It's so good.
Can we do a
Alright.
fan meetup at Who Hot?
Yes.
Fan meetup at
Fan
Who Hot.
I'll
meetup
throw that on the Twitter
Oh wait, can I tell a cool story?
about fan meetup.
at Who Hot.
Sure.
No, you just reminded me of my UFCA experience.
Your what?
I got a high five. Steve will do it.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
When? Where? How?
In Independence, they did a thing called FAC, and it's fighters.
Against cancer.
No,
Oh.
it's something, but basically like the Nelk boys showed up, and Dana White was there, and they had like local fighters duke it out, and one of them's like going to the UFC,
Really?
That's
Wow.
hype.
and we watched like
In the
nine.
Nelk Boys.
We watched like 12 fights. It was
So,
crazy.
Ethan, are you a
Gonna
Nelk?
fight?
Are you a Nelk boy?
Mm.
And then
How many Nelk videos have you watched?
A lot.
Uh-oh.
They're pretty funny, but they're also just bad shit crazy, which is cool,
Ethan
but
says Nelk
also
good.
dangerous.
I think
That's dangerous.
their videos actually are very entertaining. I
Yeah.
vetoed their existence.
I think
for a long time, just because I knew that they were just like toxic,
Yeah, no, they're really
misogynistic
toxic.
men
Yeah,
that had a lot of money to spend. But they do a lot of like charity work and stuff, and like they're not horrible people. They're just
Charity work
dumbasses
is
and
just
bully people.
they're
It's just like
I don't
they're
know.
frat
It's-
guys that
I
have a
mean,
lot of money.
no
The thing about
Jackson.
Steve will do it is like Steve will do it is famous because he's a degenerate.
Yeah, that's true.
So
But what I was gonna say is them doing charity is they're like their agents saying like, guys,
That's true.
you
Yeah.
should do charity so you guys look better.
Probably.
That's
like-
true.
it's
But I
like
mean,
the
but
same-
That's like
the
every
same-
famous person.
It's like the same thing with Dave Portnoy. He's like a terrible person, but
I
then
think
he
that's
donates
what-
money. He's like, I'm good, guys. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I'm good now. I
think that's
donated
about
money
the
to a
thing.
charity.
Yeah.
but it was a cool experience. We got to see Dana White and in person, and the Nelk boys in person. I was
It's a dream come true. It's like Disneyland for frat boys.
there was
It
a
is.
lot of like dumbass people there.
I'm sure.
When you
They
wish
attracted, like, a lot of
upon a
dumbass people,
gun.
It's
but
probably like pretty good people watching.
it was fun.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of your experience.
Ethan's story time of the day.
Aw.
Well,
Next time you're gonna hop in the octagon.
yeah.
Woo!
He's got fighting experience. So
Oh yeah. Can we roll that clip?
yeah. Roll the clip of
Can
Ethan
you send
fighting.
me that clip and I'll upload it just on the channel?
This one?
Yeah.
One of you fighting.
The one of you fighting. No, not that. You need to send me that. That could be a clip.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw
Yeah.
that clip on the channel.
Yeah. I boxed.
Yeah. Ethan is a boxer, professional.
Wow. Movie podcast.
Movie podcast.
I like when we go off topic.
Yeah.
Are there any movies that you guys have seen recently?
Oh, actually, no. What I was
Yeah.
gonna do
no.
is
Oscars. Let's talk about the Oscars.
I also had an idea to talk about like over the time we left the podcast, the best and like worst movies we've seen, or
Oh,
just some
yeah.
highlights or lowlights of stuff we've seen.
Okay.
Which I mean, we'll talk about the Oscars first. Well, because I don't think any of us have really seen a lot of the movies that are
Yeah, I've
nominated
seen
this
just a
year.
few of them.
I've only
I wanna
seen
just
two of the
know.
best pictures.
Because I don't
Yeah.
know. Tell me.
Do best picture. Read off
Best
best picture.
pictures. All right, we got Nightmare Alley, Don't Look Up, Dune, Drive My Car, Belfast, Licorice Pizza, The Power of the Dog, West Side Story, King Richard, and Coda. Those are the best pictures.
I've seen two.
I've
seen
seen
two.
two also.
Which ones? So you guys have seen Don't Look Up and Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I've seen Drive My Car and Dune.
Mm-hmm.
Drive My Car's a banger. It's kind of crazy that got
I have seen
nominated.
that
I
in
did not
places.
expect it to be nominated.
It
'Cause
looks
I-
like a good.
Is that an international?
It's a Japanese. I had to
Yeah.
watch it for my class,
Oh, cool.
so it's a pretty good movie.
What do you guys think about Don't Look Up? Did we already
I haven't
talk
seen
about
it. Yeah,
that?
we talked about it last
I don't
time.
think it
Okay.
deserved a
I don't think it
Best
deserves
Picture.
a best picture.
I
I
don't
thought it was
But
a good
it's
movie,
totally
but-
the type of movie that.
Oh
like,
yeah,
Look at this.
it's that Oscar movie that you would make, you know.
It's about society.
Yeah.
Like Joker.
Anyway, but I don't know. We don't really know a lot about a lot of the movies on
Joker
here.
fan.
bully.
So-
Yeah,
fan.
Joker fan.
He's gonna flip you off too. He likes Joker.
I think
I like the movie. I'm not gonna defend it.
Bang.
It's kind of fucking
Defend
taking
it.
on a life of its own in a really bad way.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ethan,
Absolutely.
the Joker fandom is
Yeah,
scary.
Way too much.
people
Well,
think that the
yeah.
Joker is just like an
I mean, the
embodiment
only
of
reason
them.
I
He's
enjoy
my
that
God.
movie is because it tells a good Joker story. That's the only
No, I
reason
don't think
like
that
it.
movie's even bad. Like, I just hate what it spawned. I hate what that
Okay.
movie means to people.
That's like saying
I have mental health issues, so I can go break cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go shoot people on a subway
Okay.
or whatever he does.
Has
Don't look up
anybody
is the same thing though.
has anybody seen any of the?
In a lot of ways.
I know I wouldn't like. Like,
Don't
there's
look
no
up-
way I would like. Don't look
I
up.
don't know. It's not really. I wouldn't say they're similar. They both talk about society, but it's like not in the same way at
Yeah,
all.
never mind. I'm
They're
gonna
not
completely
yeah.
get rid of that.
But yeah,
part.
Dune deserves Best Picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the only other one I've seen. So
I did not. What did you? Did you watch Dune? You liked
Yeah,
it?
we us three watched it together.
Yeah.
No, I liked it. It was
You
I
like?
forgot my
Dune?
thing about it. My thing
Didn't you
about
rate it
was
like a
was just-
4.5 out of 5? I thought you rated it really high.
Did I?
I
honestly am
I
having
remember
a
you
hard
I
saying
think
time.
you really
I
liked
think
it.
that Dune deserves to be like up there in the.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
give it.
Dune
I
Dune
give
should
it a 4.
definitely at least win Best VFX.
Yeah, but wait. Speaking of that, Joe, you wanted to talk
Oh,
about this.
Guys,
Shall I read
big
this off?
upset this year. It's happening. Free Guy's up for Best Visual Effects.
No
Yeah.
way.
It's
Okay,
happening.
well that would make sense
It's
because they
Dune,
did the
it's
virtual
video
reality
game.
thing.
It's video game.
You got Dune, Spider-Man: No Way Home, Free Guy, No Time to Die, and Shang-Chi.
I think Spider-Man: No Way Home's effects were bad.
Free Guys
Hot
were
take.
good. I haven't seen Free Guy, but Free Guys were good.
What were the last two?
The last two were No Time to Die and Shang-Chi.
I need to see No Time to Die. I would
Yeah.
love to see Shang-Chi win.
I would love to see Free Guy win
I think
just for the
I think
memes.
Free Guy should win just for
Like,
the
I
meme.
think Best VFX is like such a weird award because it just gives it to whichever one has like it gives it to movies that just have like the VFX are the movie
Yeah.
instead of like movies that have really well implemented VFX, like
Yeah.
Transformers. Because like it's almost more impressive when you implement VFX in a way to the point where like you can't even tell that the movie is heavily relying on
I
VFX.
think Dunes was very
like
good.
Dunes was extremely good.
It was very good.
All like I couldn't tell what because I think Denis, however you pronounce his name, loves to use like actual sets.
Yeah.
He doesn't really like.
Did they use any like minifigure stuff in that
They use
movie?
miniatures
Yeah.
in it. A lot of miniatures, I think.
Lots
Which
of them?
miniatures to me always look better. They look like
Yeah.
movies.
They do.
Like they might not look as realistic maybe as what you can get with like your prime time VFX shot, but
Yeah.
like they just give off this feeling like I'm watching a movie right now, and it's like someone put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any others.
Yeah, any other interesting noms? Because like I just have not kept up with the last 2 years. I have not kept up with like recently released movies.
Well,
at all.
don't look up and Dune both are nominated for best film editing. Also,
Tick Tick Boom. Andrew Garfield. I saw.
Oh yeah, I'd like to see
Andrew
that.
Garfield's nominated for what? Best actor.
he is nominated for best
Spider-Man.
actor.
Spider-Man's up.
as well as Spider-Man.
Best cinematography, we got Nightmare Alley, Dune, Power of the Dog again. We got The Tragedy of Macbeth and West Side Story again.
House of
So-
Gucci got one.
Really?
Where?
Which one? Like costume
Makeup and
design?
styling.
Oh, yeah.
Makeup and
Yeah.
hairstyling.
Okay.
Was it bad? Was it not good?
I heard a lot of people. I think it was it was mid, as the kids would say.
Yeah,
It was
Mid.
mid. I bet Squint says mid.
Did anybody watch Encanto?
No.
I did not. But
My
that is-
my
that-
sister's obsessed with it right now.
It's nominated
I
for
bet she
best
is.
animated feature. So
What are the best animated features again?
let me take a peak.
They're the Oscars notorious
Did
worst
you guys
category.
watch Luca?
I did
no.
see Luca.
I
Luca,
would like to see
I didn't
that,
think
though.
it was that great.
Flea,
It was okay.
The Mitchells versus the Machines,
I heard about that.
and Raya and the Last Dragon.
Hmm.
So I haven't seen.
I mean, literally, like
those.
the Oscar like the Academy, they just admit that they don't put any effort into the animation
Oh, yeah.
category. They literally just say like, I didn't watch any of the movies.
Yeah.
What's
but
Nightmare
this one my
Alley?
kid liked, and they vote for it.
Hmm?
That's a Del
Nightmare
Toro
Alley?
movie.
Is it a horror?
New, I don't know, but I just know it's a new Guillermo del Toro movie. The guy that did like Pan's Labyrinth and The Shape of Water and other stuff. What else has he directed?
Has he done video games? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he has.
Hmm.
I love Pan's Labyrinth is a
I
really
think
good
he
movie.
did
I love
Silent
that movie.
Hill.
That sounds right.
He might have done like one of the Silent Hill movies.
Oh yeah, I think he has. Yeah.
Something like that.
Crazy. He's an interesting director though. I've heard mixed things about Nightmare Alley, but like I feel like he just always gets a like best picture or like best picture nom.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the Academy just likes
Free
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Dang, 2 Marvel movies. That's crazy.
For what?
Marvel movies normally don't get into the Oscars, so
They do for like
For
VFX,
VFX,
usually, don't they?
do, yeah. Like I'm pretty sure both Infinity War and Endgame were both nominated.
Didn't they one of them win?
I think one of them did, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely got to watch some of these movies that are on here before the Oscars.
Yeah, I would recommend Drive My Car. It should
I definitely will
win.
watch that.
I think it should win.
I also need to watch Licorice Pizza because
Yeah, I want to watch that one.
and West Side Story.
Yeah, I don't care about West Side Story. That doesn't look fun for me.
Whatever. Steven Spielberg. So
I don't care about Steven Dumberg.
What?
I don't even know if I've seen a Steven Spielberg movie
You
before.
never seen Jurassic
yes, you
Park?
have.
Never seen Jurassic
E.T.?
Park. Oh, I've seen E.T.
Yeah.
I saw E.T. when I was like 4, maybe. I do not remember E.T. But that's it. I don't think I have not seen many Spielberg movies.
Jaws,
I've never seen Jaws.
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
I've seen like maybe a little bit of it when I was a kid, but of one of them. I don't remember which
I actually
Indiana Jones.
recently watched an interesting movie by what's his name? David Finch.
Yeah.
The one with the bunnies.
Oh, what?
The bunny one?
The one it's
Like a new one?
No.
No.
Mank, isn't that his new movie?
It's with. Don't worry, I find.
You find.
Don't worry, I find. What?
It's not him. Was it David Lynch? That you're
Oh,
thinking
yeah, it was
of?
David
There you
Lynch.
go. I get both of them confused too. That's why I came up with that out of nowhere. Even though now I don't. I used to get them confused.
Okay.
They make very different movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
Ethan's
struggling.
finding it. It's about the bunnies, guys.
It is. It's about bunnies.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find it. It's gonna happen.
Taking a while.
So wait, when are the actual Oscars?
That's a good question.
Sunday, March 27th, 2022.
We-
Some time.
We could in our podcast recommendations knock out a few of those.
I agree.
Good.
I'm not doing it, but you guys can go ahead.
Because then when we watch them and we talk about them and you put them in the thumbnail in the title,
get
then
views.
it'll get views and then we get famous.
Yeah, guys. How do we feel about the podcast kind of flopping right now with
Well,
its
is it-
return?
Was it
limited
flopping?
limited promotion is
Yeah.
what I'm going to blame for it.
Yeah.
I also didn't title it a clickbait title.
Yeah.
Also, what are the odds since we talked about Free Guy this week that I put Ryan Reynolds in our thumbnail 2 weeks in a row? I think that the odds are high.
Hell, where
The people
is it?
love.
They
Ryan
don't.
Reynolds.
Apparently they don't.
Apparently
He was
they
in the
don't,
title of the
because
last one and it
nobody
got no
watched it.
views. It's not our least viewed podcast though. There are a few below it from the dark ages.
Yeah.
When COVID first started and we had the first Zoom
33
podcast.
views.
Yeah.
What's our worst?
I think it's one of the first.
26.
Yeah. One of the
Did
first
we like
COVIDs.
Stalker?
Oh no, that's an in person. Wow.
Wow.
I'm surprised. Stalker video essays, man. That's like a buzzword for YouTube video
Buzzword.
essays. People will watch stuff with Stalker. They like Tarkovsky.
33.
People like Tarkovsky. That's what I always say.
Maybe it's because there was no
Action
video
scenes?
video essay. That was the problem. This is just a podcast. People don't care about people talking.
People
about
care
it.
about Love, Death, Robots. Is what
Inland
I figured out.
Empire.
What? Who directed it? I've heard of that. I've heard that name.
David Lynch.
Oh, okay.
The first 3
And-
podcasts make me laugh so much. Just like looking
Yeah.
at the thumbnails.
So bad.
thumbnails.
We've had too many.
I was on something with those first thumbnails and titles.
They were kind of crazy.
No, they were good. It's just like that's not what I'm just laughing at the whole thing. Just everything that we were talking about.
Yeah. It was,
I do like having a more niche like subject. I feel like we're more focused when we do it. It's less of a just like everywhere, and I feel like it would be more entertaining to listen to if we had people listen to it.
Yeah,
that's why we need to have other content on the channel besides podcasts.
So then we get people to come listen to the podcast
because then you find the other content that actually gets views because it's shorter.
Yeah,
and then they are like, these guys talk about movies for an hour
every other
week. Hell yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
Isle of Dogs is round.
Isle of Dogs is round.
Never looked at it that way.
Schmegma.
No,
yeah, these Oscars are a letdown this year.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else would be up there though.
There just hasn't been like that movie that's come out in a while.
There really hasn't.
I've really like been like, this movie's like really good, guys.
Yeah.
The last one for me was Parasite.
I was gonna say that's probably the last one.
Probably the last one.
Last one what?
Like this is a really, really good movie to come out.
Yeah. I'd say Parasite.
Yeah.
Feels like everything recently has just been a promotional money grab.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Yeah.
Me?
No.
It's Ethan. It's all Ethan's fault. No.
Ethan's the reason Hollywood is cash grabbing.
Well, kind of.
Oh, we got Amazon coming up to the door.
Oh,
they're gonna hop on the pod.
They're here to siege Ethan. It's his fault.
It's his fault.
But yeah, basically movies are going down the drain, and it's up to us four to save them.
Yeah.
The Amazon guy's gonna be in the podcast. Oh my god, he just walked behind the window.
Let's go.
Let's see. Is the story of Mr. G, our guy?
Yeah.
Is he gonna be making an appearance in the 2022 Oscar? 2023 Oscar?
Probably will.
I'm getting there.
Best
ready.
short film. Best live action.
We still have to record some stuff, but guys, get ready. It's going on the local body channel too.
Couldn't be more ready.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be hype.
Yeah.
Ethan's ready too. Look at him. Me?
Me?
And we hopefully got a short film reacts coming out very soon. It should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We didn't tell you
works.
about this. Tyler and I we recorded a short film reaction thing, the first one.
Oh, you did?
And then after we finished recording, we realized I hit enter to search and it stopped the recording of the screen. So we have to redo the whole thing.
Yay!
Yeah.
Did you think it was good while you recorded it?
I think that we need to. It was good that we kind of got like a trial run under
Okay.
the
I
first
agree.
time.
Okay.
It's kind of. We just need to, like, when we're filming it, remember, like, not every moment is going to go in the video. So we can kind of just sit there and, like, look for a good video for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, I thought we had some pretty funny moments in that first recording.
How long are you wanting these videos to be? Like 10?
Yeah, like 10 minutes.
10 videos. So you just watch a few short films. And
Yeah. Well, you need kind of a lot to get enough content.
Yeah.
Where did you guys record this? Just right here?
In my room.
Yeah, we were in Joe's room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we probably could do it out here if we wanted to.
Yeah, it's just like all the stuff set up there, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, new content on the way is basically the summary of that.
Yeah.
We're working on other stuff. Ethan is just totally out of it right now. He is not paying attention at all.
He's ready to go play basketball is what he's ready to do.
Oh yeah, Ethan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You need a disc.
We got our local body intramural team tonight.
Want to know already?
Schmag.
Schmag.
We're ready though. We're ready to play.
Should we talk about the movies we want to watch?
In a second. I wanted to talk about like over break. Have you guys found any new bangers that you're just loving? Anything new? What's piqued your guys' interest over the past like year?
Well,
how have you changed?
South Korean film.
Okay, Squid Game.
South Korean shows, not including Squid Game.
Oh,
I've been on a
just South Korean
a South
film
Korean
in general.
like
Guys, you're not gonna get sick and die if you say Squid Game was good.
no, I'm not saying
I
it's bad.
Squid Game was
It's just
good.
Squid Game's
Okay.
too mainstream.
I'm just saying
Everyone knows
I'm not
Squid Game.
saying like, oh, I watched Squid Game and now I think South Korean
I can name like
TV
7.
shows are the best. What TV shows?
Yeah.
Do it. Let's go.
Squid
Uh-oh.
Game. All of Us Are Dead.
I've heard of that one.
What's it called? Alice in Borderland.
I thought that was
That
Japanese.
was Japanese.
Was it?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure it was.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Because
wait.
I've seen it. That was.
No, yeah, it was
They were
Tokyo. It
they
was
were
in
totally
Tokyo.
speaking Japanese.
Yeah,
in that
they
show.
were in Tokyo.
It's 100%
No.
Japanese.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
Ethan, I know the difference between the languages. Hey, I learned Chinese for 2
No,
years.
but the
I did
ones-
learn. I did actually learn.
The ones that I've
I
been
forgot
watching,
most of it,
I
though.
watched. It's called The Stranger. It's about this guy who's like a prosecutor in South Korea, and he basically he had a surgery when he was younger that took out all the like they removed a part of his brain, and now he has no emotion. He's like super like intelligent stuff.
So he's like an
But-
anime character.
Kind of, but they're trying to like this guy gets killed and they're trying to hunt down the killer, but he's also investigating like corruption in the prosecutor's office.
Dang.
It's good. It's a good show.
Jackson, how has your perspective on media changed over the break?
Gosh, I don't even know. It says you're saying the podcast break.
Yeah, pod break.
Well, I didn't really consume very much. I was just kind of
TikTok.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I finished Ozark.
Mhm.
That's one of the things I've been watching. It was really good. That's all I have to say about that. I really nothing much has changed. I
wait.
don't really watch very many movies.
Oh no, he's
Or
not. That's
Hellbound
why we're doing the pod.
shows
That's
or
why we're doing the
anything.
pod. What?
Yeah, so
Hellbound.
There you go.
That was another show that I watched. That was another good one.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I wouldn't really watch. We watched Book of Boba Fett recently.
That went crazy.
Okay, I want to actually.
Did
I
you
want to
finish
say
it?
Yeah,
something
we
about
finished
that.
it. I loved it.
I haven't
Did you
watched
finish
a
it?
Star Wars show
Yeah.
since.
Wait, I haven't seen whatever the newest one is.
Then I just want
Is
to.
it
Okay.
over?
It's the
Now
7th
it's-
episode was the last one.
Yeah, then I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
But you watched the 6.
Video.
I just
Very
want to
good.
say, from an outsider's perspective, I haven't watched a Star Wars show since like Mandalorian season 1,
Yeah.
and I've seen like clips of like Boba Fett,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it looks horrible.
I think that
the visuals on it looks like it's like film. It looks like a like almost like stage play. I
It's
think that the
definitely
sets
not
look
as
really
good
cheap, and the
It's
costumes
definitely
look
not as good as
cheap.
Mandalorian.
It's not as good as the Mandalorian.
I think it's similar to Mandalorian because it's all based on Tatooine. Tatooine's hard to like get right.
But I thought the Mandalorian,
Mandalorian
looked
is not
good.
based on Tatooine though.
there's a lot of Tatooine for Mandalorian.
No.
I don't know the
Yeah.
difference.
They
I
went
know
to
Tatooine's
Tatooine.
like the desert
They went
one,
to
right?
Tatooine just whenever
The
he was.
armor? That's where she like
Yeah.
lived and shit.
No, yeah.
There were many planets.
I don't know. It's a little. The cinematography feels a little more bland, and the colors feel a little more bland. But I
Well,
think
yeah.
they're trying to make that vibe.
It's straight up character building. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole premise
Yeah.
of the entire show is just the characters and it's the tribes, it's the
Yeah.
communities and everything. They don't normal Star Wars films like have like the pretty like
Yeah.
landscape shots and like all the journeys and everything. It's all in one place and that's why it
Yeah,
doesn't
this
look
more
as good.
gives you like it's just for Star Wars fans to get a deeper dive of like the world outside of the main story is
Mhm.
basically what it is.
I'm interested how Kenobi's gonna look.
Yeah.
In his show,
I think that one will probably be the best show, and I'm feeling like it will be because I think
Yeah.
they've been working on that. Like they were originally working on a movie, and that like now it coming to a show. They've been working on that since like before they canceled like another trilogy that they were gonna make. So
man, bring back the sequel trilogy.
yeah,
Let's keep making more of those. Those were bangers.
it was.
And then they've got Moon Knight. Have you guys heard anything about Moon Knight coming out?
No.
That's is it Jake Gyllenhaal? Is that who it is? Or,
John?
Who is it?
Oscar Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Oscar Isaac, Mr. Star Wars. They call him Mr. Star Wars now.
It's like Batman's version or Marvel's version of Batman.
Yeah, I don't know. My whole show consumption is just anime now.
Yeah.
I don't watch any other shows. I still watch a variety of movies.
Afro Samurai.
I've heard of that.
Oh my god! I need to watch it all the way through. I only
Is
watched
it your
like
favorite?
Bro, you can't say "Oh my god."
no. Samuel
good
Jackson.
so far.
Is it a movie or is it a show?
Oh yeah, it is.
Show.
Okay.
Samuel Jackson, Afro Samurai. Watch it.
Is he like? So is he like the dub voice actor?
Yeah.
So there's who voice acts.
But the whole thing's dubbed.
So it's not dubbed. That's the original.
Yeah.
So it's an American show.
Yeah,
It is. Oh, okay.
I think.
Does it just have like anime style
Yeah,
art?
it is so cool and epic. That was like
Cool and
banger.
epic.
That was a banger.
I'm just into Masaki Yuasa right now.
I actually
Go.
really enjoyed Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay, let's just ignore that. Let's just like
Veto.
Veto.
Schmegma.
Anyways, back to Masaki Yuasa. Yeah, but Ethan, you need to start watching my anime Rex for you.
Let's actually. I wanna
Cough, Cowboy Bebop.
I wanna make a little.
How you
Attack
got-
on Titan's going crazy right now.
I don't care about Attack on Titan. Sorry to break the
Guys,
news to
let's
Eren
just
Yeager.
ignore everything that you guys are saying. I want to transition over here to Ask Jackson, who has recently just started watching the anime Ping Pong.
you. Ooh, the
I want
animation.
to ask what you think of the first 2 episodes, because the second episode you were a little bit
Tipsy.
a little bit non.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, don't remember much. Second episode.
Oh, and the second episode's one of the better ones,
Yeah.
especially the early ones.
Refresh my memory. What happens?
So basically, in that second episode, he what happens before the game versus Butterfly Joe?
It was they.
Oh, was this the episode where the guy from China came and he wanted to?
That was the first one.
That was the
when he
first
plays Pecco and just
Yeah.
murders Pecco.
yeah. This
That's
one
the
was
first.
he's like asking around where
Kazuma visits the school.
Yeah,
the
well,
bald dude.
Well, first the Chinese guy is asking around to see where Smile is, because he thinks he goes to that school,
yeah.
but they don't.
No, because Smile was out.
No, they don't go to his school. Because remember,
I thought that he goes to his school because they get the fat kid that looks like him.
no, yeah, because they were visiting from the other school.
It's an unimportant fact.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
But anyway, Smile's not there, and so he's mad because he doesn't have like anybody good to play against. And then the teacher, the coach, goes and basically decides he's gonna start training Smile, and gets him, and he is like, I'll play a game against you if I win, then you
You're
have to
my
do
dog.
you're my dog. You have
And
to
he
do
goes,
whatever I want. Yeah. And then if you beat me, then I'll leave you alone. And so basically they have a game, and he starts, making Smile mad, and Smile just unlocks his full potential and just goes crazy on
He
him.
goes robot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to rewatch that episode.
That's fair.
But
it's a
no,
really good episode.
No, it is
so-
really good. I mean, my thoughts on it are that it's just like any other good anime. It has.
I don't think it's like any other anime. Personally.
very
Well,
different.
I think it's
animation
extremely
wise,
different. And also the way it tells its story, I think, is
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah.
It might have like the conventions of anime, like the scenes,
Yeah.
like the fight scenes.
right?
But
No, I
like
liked it.
Yuasa does them in such a different way.
It's cool. Yeah, I mean, but the only thing that I don't really have much to say about it, because I watched the first episode about 3 weeks ago, and then the second
Yeah, you've
episode
got
a week and
gaps.
a half ago where I was drunk. So, not a whole lot to say, but it was good. I liked it. It
Yeah.
was cool.
But he's a great
I was
director.
entertained.
He is probably the best working animation director I've seen. I also didn't know he guest directed an episode of Adventure Time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Which
could
is pretty
see that.
crazy.
I could see
Because
that.
his
Some whack
animation, like
stuff.
some of his other stuff, kind of mimics that American style.
Well, also some of the stuff in Adventure Time is just so weird.
Yeah.
And so like his that style would fit with him a lot too. I could see it.
Yeah, I love it. Like also his other, though I've only seen 2 of his shows and 1 of his movies, and the Tatami Galaxy is also like one of my favorite that I've seen. It's also super stylized, but it's like a totally different thing. It's like a time loop, rom-com, drama. It's a whole lot of stuff. It's about a college kid who is trying to live like the perfect college life, and he just is stuck in a time loop where he joins like different clubs every episode, and it's so funny. And it's like watching that thing in subtitles. It is the fastest paced thing I've ever seen. In the beginning, he just speed run, just speaks, and you have to you can't even watch what's going on the screen because it's so fast. It's a great show though. Not as good as Ping Pong though. Ping Pong's a masterpiece, god tier.
Well, shall we get on to our next recommendations?
I
Because
agree.
I've had
Yeah,
to pee since the 30-minute
No,
mark.
we're right. We're here. We're at the
Yeah.
end. We're at the tail
All right.
tailspin.
Well, it's up to Ethan,
Ethan,
and Joe.
Ethan, I
You're
want
gonna
you.
go first.
No, Joe, we already know what you're going to do.
That's
so I
true.
say you go
That's
first.
true. I'm forcing Tyler to rewatch. Squints, you can join in watching this again. You've already seen it too. We're gonna be watching my GOAT movie. We're watching Millennium Actress.
Okay.
What
GOAT.
is Millennium Actress?
It's right there.
It is right over
So
there.
you guys are gonna get to experience
What
my
is
favorite
it?
director right now.
What is it?
It's like an animated movie. You'll see. Ethan.
It's Ethan. You'll like it because it's fast paced.
Yeah.
You get into it and it just flies.
No, I feel like Ethan won't like it.
Ethan might not like it because there's no
Trucks
No
big
exploding.
purple
big
guy,
explosion and-
big purple guy that
yeah.
you fight.
Satoshi Kon.
Satoshi. That's how you pronounce.
Tashi.
There's no
I said
superpowers.
Satoshi, didn't I?
It's Satoshi.
Satoshi?
Kon. Kon Satoshi. Say it
All
like
right.
a real Japanese person.
Kon
Last name
Satoshi.
first.
Go on, Satoshi.
He is probably the greatest anime director. It would have been if he didn't die young.
Satoshi
Rest in peace.
Kon.
Rest in peace.
He does have a very sad story though.
All right.
We'll go more into that.
Now
next
it's on to the
episode.
man who I still don't think is ready to give his movie because he's
All right,
still looking.
Satoshi can.
Come on, Biggie.
Still
No,
looking on Letterboxd.
We're gonna
right
do
now.
Harakiri.
What?
Harakiri?
Isn't that like the Kobayashi movie? Another Japanese movie?
Yeah.
It's Kobayashi, right?
What is it?
Did you just go on Letterboxd like
I
top rated
think you-
movies?
Yeah.
It's like
I
a
saw that-
it's like
I
a
saw that
samurai
on-
movie, isn't it?
Yeah. It
I
looks
saw it
good.
on the
Hype.
top-rated movies.
I've never
yeah.
seen a Kobayashi movie.
It looks really good.
He's supposed to be one of like the
You
big
just
like
looked at
Mount
him.
Rushmore Japanese directors. It's like Kurosawa, Ozu, Kobayashi, and
No,
Matsumoto.
at the start of the
I think
episode,
is
I
his
started
name.
looking.
What's it called?
Hakari
Hak-
or something.
H.
It's called
It has a really cool poster.
Harakiri.
Harakiri.
Isn't the
Harakiri.
poster just like white with like the
White
like,
with the
Yeah.
black?
yeah. It's like
1962.
red, black.
Ethan, black and white. Do you know what you're doing?
4.6. Wow.
It looks really good.
Ethan doesn't like black. and
I
white.
love. I've seen only like a handful of samurai movies, and they're always really good.
samurai movies are sick. I will
Like,
say.
Though that I swear that like old Japanese like the 60s 70s like group of directors
Oh,
like
yeah.
is probably the greatest of all time.
They are crazy.
They made some of the best movies ever. Like Seven Samurai, hello, Kurosawa.
There's,
Rashomon is a great movie. All amazing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Ethan, that's out of the blue.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was. I
So
was not
So we have
expecting
two
that.
good movies.
We have a Japan week next week.
You do.
Yay.
Weeb week.
Fun.
Week.
The only one's anime, so that's an issue.
Yeah.
Well, Weeb week. Everyone
Well,
join us next
Schmeg
week for Weeb week number 33. I think that's we already have a title for
Schmegma.
next week's pod. Or
Yeah.
2 weeks pod.
Week.
Weeb week.
Hella.
Alrighty.
All right, boys.
Yeah. Well.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks
Great
for
podcast,
schmegging with
everyone.
us.
Yep.
Thanks for, Kate, thanks for listening.
She
To
did
the whole
listen. No,
thing.
she did listen to the whole last one. She
Yeah,
listened to
no,
the whole-
and Kate, shout out to you. I know you're listening again right
Yeah,
now.
'cause she
You're
wants
the
to hear about
only
Isle of
one
Dogs.
left.
Shout out to you, Kate.
But
for
yeah,
listening.
yeah,
soldier
good job,
boy.
guys.
Yeah, Jake.
Hey. Yeah.
Shit.